Let's take some problems on journal entries. Problem 1. As per voucher number 31 of Roy Brothers on 10th May 2014, goods of Rs 50,000 were purchased. Cash was paid immediately. Ledger folios of the purchase account and cash account are 5 and 17 respectively. Past journal entry. Journal entry will be like this. We'll say in the books of Roy Brothers journal entries, the date is 10th May 2014. The account that is affected are purchase account and cash account. When goods are coming in, debit what comes in. So instead of saying goods, we'll say purchases. So purchase account will be debited. Okay, amount is 50,000. What is the voucher number? Voucher number is 31, and we also have ledger folios of purchase account, which is 5. And what is happening when you purchase? Cash is going out. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. That is the real rule. Cash is going out, so we'll credit cash to cash account. We'll give the narration also, being goods purchased for cash. And what is the ledger folio here? It is 17 and amount is 50,000. Next set of problems on journal entries. On 1st April 2015, Mr. Vikas and Mrs. Vaibhavi, who are husband and wife, started consulting business by bringing their personal cash of Rs 5,000 and Rs 2,50,000 respectively. First, let us pass journal for this transaction. We'll say in the books of Vikas and Vaibhavi journal entries, and we have to give number for this journal folio. We'll say journal folio 1. Okay, and the columns that are relevant are date, particulars, voucher number, ledger folio, amount for debit and credit. Here cash is coming into the business. How much? 5 lakh plus 2,50,000, it is 7,50,000. Who are the giver of benefit? Vikas for his capital, Vaibhavi for her capital. Okay, so we'll say on 1st April 2015, cash account will be debited, and we are going to give a ledger folio for this cash account. We'll call this as 1. How much cash is coming in? 7,50,000, and credit will go to the giver of benefit. One is Vikas capital account. We'll give ledger folio 2, 5 lakh. Vaibhavi's capital account, ledger folio 3, 2,50,000. We'll give narration, being capital brought in by the partners. And here the ledger folio for cash is 1, and we are going to use it very frequently. Okay, right. Then on 10th, bought office furniture of 25,000 for cash. Bill number is available. Furniture is coming in, cash is going out. Let's pass entry. On 10th April, furniture is coming in, so it is debited, because rule says debit what comes in. Furniture is coming in and its relevant voucher number is available. Okay, we'll create a new ledger folio 4, and amount is 25,000. Okay, done. And what is happening? Cash is going out, so we have to say credit what goes out to cash account. And we know the ledger folio for cash already we have created is 1, amount is 25,000. We'll give the narration, being furniture purchased in cash. Next, on 11th, opened a current account with PP National Bank by depositing 1 lakh. So cash balance will reduce, bank balance will increase. So bank is going to receive this money. Debit the receiver of benefit, bank is the receiver of benefit. So on 11th April, we'll say PP National Bank account debit, because they are the receiver of benefit. We are creating a ledger folio 5, amount is 1 lakh, and credit goes to cash account, because credit what goes out? Cash is going out. Already we know the ledger folio, which is 1, amount is 1 lakh. We give the narration, being current account opened with PP National Bank by depositing cash. Next, on 15th, paid office rent 15,000. Paid office rent 15,000 for the month by check to Mrs. Realtors Properties, voucher number 3. So rent is an expenditure, and it is paid through whom? Paid through bank, because it is paid through check. Let's record 15 for 15. Okay, rent being an expenditure, it should be debited. Rent account is debited. Voucher number is available, it is 3. Ledger folio we are creating 6. And already for PP National Bank we have created a ledger folio. What is a ledger folio for PP National Bank? It is this 5. Okay, right. And how this rent is paid? Through a check. So who is giving the money now? Is it the firm or the bank is giving the money because it is routed through check. So debit the receiver of benefit, credit the giver of benefit. Since bank is giving the money, will credit bank to PP National Bank account. Ledger folio already we have created 5. Amount is 15,000. We'll say being rent paid to realtors properties for the month. Next, item 20. Sorry, on date 20. Bought a motor car worth 4,50,000 from Millennium Motors by making a down payment of rupees 50,000 by the way of check, and the balance by taking a loan from HH Bank. Voucher number is available. So motor car is coming in. Good. So motor car account will be debited, and 50,000 is paid through check. So credit the giver of benefit, PP National Bank account will be credited, and balance say 4 lakh is taken as a loan from HH Bank, so that loan account will be credited. We'll say on 20th April 15, motor car is coming in, so it will be debited. Voucher number is available here. Amount is 4,50,000, and we are creating a new ledger folio. And the payment of 50,000 was made through check of PP Bank. So to PP National Bank, we know the ledger folio 5 amount is 50,000, and the remaining 4 lakh is taken as a loan. Loan is a liability, and who had given the loan? HH Bank. So credit the giver of benefit. So let's credit to loan from HH Bank. We are creating a new ledger folio, and it is 4 lakh, being car purchased from Millennium Motors by paying the down payment and loan arrangement. Right. Next. On 25th, Vikas and Vaibhavi carried out a consulting assignment for AA Pharmaceuticals and raised a bill for 10 lakh. Bill number so much. A1 Pharmaceuticals have immediately settled 2,50,000 by way of check, and balance will be paid after 30 days. The check received is deposited into the bank. Right. So here a bill has been raised and for which amount is also received. It means out of 10 lakh, 2,50,000 is received immediately. So that is also coming to the bank only. Debit the receiver of benefit. PP National Bank is the receiver of benefit. So that account will be debited. Whereas remaining 7,50,000 is still due from A1 Pharmaceuticals. So we have right on them. Okay, and they are actually the receiver of benefit because they have received the benefit worth 7,50,000. They have not paid for it, so that account should also be debited, and credit should go to the income. What is income? Consultancy income. So let's see, on 25/4/15, PP National Bank will be debited for this voucher number ledger folio 5. Amount is 2,50,000 because that is what received, and this A1 Pharma or AA Pharma account will be debited for 7,50,000 that is still due. Ledger folio is created as 9, and credit goes to income to consultancy fees account. We are creating a new ledger folio for 10 lakh, being amount received and revenue recognized for fees charged. Right. Next, on 30th, salary of one receptionist at 5,000 per month and one officer at 10,000 per month. So total salary is 15,000. Salary for the current month is payable to them, so it is not yet paid, but we have to recognize the salary on 30th. So we'll say salary account debit, and still it is payable. Okay, we'll say to outstanding salary. Okay, or salary payable. So 30th April, salary account debit, ledger folio 11, 15,000, and it is still payable. It is liable. Okay, we are liable. Say credit the giver of benefit, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Actually these employees has given us a benefit because we have not paid them, but we have availed their services. Okay, so we have actually brought them under group of persons. To salary payable, it will be credited 15,000, being the entry to record salary obligation for the month.